with an event they're calling Guns Saves Lives Day, which will be known as Alan Gottlieb, the Second Amendment Foundation, is a key sponsor of the event. Mr. Gottlieb, welcome to you. I know that you've just moved the day now for your plan of action to the day after December the 14th. This was after huge pressure, not least from the families in Newtown who were outraged. But let me go back to your decision to announce, and these are your words, we are proclaiming Saturday, December the 14th, which is the first anniversary of Sandy Hook, as Guns Save Lives Day. In the coming weeks, you can go to gunsaveslivesday.com and get updates on this open source national project that all freedom-loving organizations are about to be a part of. We're going to show America that there is a good side to guns. Why did you think that December the 14th would be a good day to show Americans the good side to guns, Mr. Gottlieb?
Well, Piers, we picked that date because the gun prohibition lobby was planning on accelerating and launching their new attacks on 80 million law-abiding firearms owners' firearms civil rights. So we picked it in response to that. We were planning on starting each event off with a moment of silence and a prayer, by the way, but we decided to move it to the 15th so that our message would be loud and clear. And by the way, December 15th happens to be Bill of Rights Day, so we moved it one day in the hope that the anti-gun rights movement in the United States would back off as well.
Yeah, obviously it had nothing to do with the Bill of Rights Day. You would have made it that day to start with. So let's just go to what the reaction was from the Newtown families. Erica Lafferty, the daughter of murdered Newtown principal Dawn Hochsprung, said December the 14th is a sacred day for Newtown families. This should be about our loved ones, not this disgusting political stunt. These people will be trampling on the graves of the innocent children and educators who were murdered that day. Why are you laughing?
Because that's totally over the top. That's not what our intent was. That's not what anything we were going to do was. And again, not all the Newtown families. You plan a campaign.
Piers, wait a minute.
Piers, how many days?
Mr.
How many days?
Wait a minute. You plan a campaign to promote the good side of guns on the first anniversary of the worst mass shooting at a school in American history, and you had the gall to laugh when I read out a quote from one of the victims' families. How dare you?
Piers, how dare the anti-gun movement have been using this tragedy all year long?
This is a family member, the daughter of the principal of the school who was killed. How dare you?
Hey, my heart goes out to them. My heart goes out to them, and I have children and grandchildren myself. But that doesn't allow them to use that day either to attack my rights. We're backing off to go to December 15th, Bill of Rights Day, the next day. Now, will they back off? Will you back off? How many times this year have you attacked gun rights in your show? 60, 70, 80 times?
I won't back up people like you, Mr. Gottlieb,
I bet you use December 14th to push your anti-gun agenda.
You're damn right I'll use that day to promote gun safety.
Thank you, and that's exactly why we're responding.
Gun safety in America, Mr. Gottlieb, and I'll do it on behalf of these families. Let me read you what. Let me read you. Let me read you.
Self-defense.
If you may give me a word, let me read you what Neil Heslin, whose son Jesse was killed, said. It's really in poor judgment.
Again,
wait a minute. Give these people.
My heart goes out to these people, but it wasn't a gun.
Your heart doesn't go out to them.
That did it.
Your heart doesn't go out to them. You laugh at them as you did just a minute ago.
You don't know about my heart. You're just pushing your anti-gun rights agenda every chance you get. That's probably why you don't have as many viewers as anybody else does, because people have turned you off.
Sure. Let me just read you a comment here from Neil Heslin, whose son Jesse was killed at Sandy Hook. It's really in poor judgment. This was your decision to have the campaign on December the 14th. I would hope everyone would give the respect they need and deserve. I want to see a day of remembrance, a memorial for the people who lost their lives. I want policies to stay out of Newtown and Sandy Hook that day. But you wouldn't allow them that, would you, Mr. Gottlieb? You wanted a campaign promoting gun.
Piers, you just said that you won't back off, that you're going to use that day on your show to promote your agenda. So if you're not going to back off, why should anybody else?
Mr. Gottlieb, you're misquoting me. What I said was I would use that day.
No, I'm not misquoting
Wait a minute,
you.
Mr. Gottlieb. I want to see if you challenge what I'm about to say. I said that I will use that day to promote